When I was a kid, I couldn't wait to be in my 40s because my mom's friends all seemed to be achieving amazing things at that age. I daydreamed that I'd know how to do martial arts, win awards for my sculpture, be a published writer, and in my most outlandish daydreams, I fantasized about writing one with Dr. Irvin Laszlo, a childhood hero of mine who I'd get in trouble at school for getting caught reading instead of the assigned curricula. Yep, guilty. Learn how to dance the tango and create what I call mimosine after the goddess of memory dedicated to help humanity navigate the challenges of globalization responsible in ways humanity could thrive. So many outlandish dreams. But then in my 20s, I had a stroke for my migraines, and it gave me the kick in the ass I needed. Relying on reading lips is essential to someone like me who was born with a hearing loss. Relying so much on it had thwarted my first attempt for a college degree despite wearing headphones, with the professor walking around with a microphone as it was impossible to read lips, but losing my eyesight for what seemed like a terrifying forever, but was actually only an hour of residual blindness that grew less and less over time, made me appreciate what is possible and my responsibility to make the most of it. But this past week, at age 45, I had a scare when a vertebrae was shifted during a seizure, resulting in side effects similar to a stroke. I thought that was what had happened, and once again took inventory, praying, wondering, what should I do? Then when we realized it was not a stroke and the side effects went away, I recognized with awe how much spirit has lifted up even my craziest aspirations if they were based and making a positive impact in our world. And then recalled the kid I'd been, her daydreams of her 40-something self, and realized with a shock how much has either been achieved or is in process. All those who have been a major part of this know who you are, and there are too many to name. But thank you, truly from the bottom of my heart, thank each and every one of you. But with a shock, I recalled one of the most outlandish hopes and realized I am writing a book with Dr. Irvin Laszlo, learning kickboxing despite having to learn how to walk again after dual knee surgery years ago, and being asked to speak around the world despite having had to rely on people my parents paid to put on gloves to shape my tongue into words properly. I could go on. Each step has been made because of remarkable people and circumstances, and if anything I've done is to wonder about, it is simply the Spirit has put the pieces in front of me and held me responsible for connecting them. But the scare last week reminded me of my desire to earn my doctorate. I feel blessed by the honor I won, but wanted to earn one academically. I'd applied to finish my MBA and hadn't heard a thing. Then after the chiropractor literally screwed my head on my spine right, I reached out to learn what was up and was shocked to learn I'd been accepted back in September, but the notice hadn't arrived. So with progress being made in some incredible directions, thanks to so many wonderful people, some who passed and must be working from the other side, and many still walking this life path in ways that cross over into mine and vice versa, more things that I can list are being achieved. And this recent scare reminded me yet again just how short and priceless this life is. So now I'm going to get a nap, then head on out to learn the tango, because nothing is guaranteed. If I can control my emotions today, that is a gift. If I can speak correctly, that is a gift. If I am no longer struggling to breathe in the children's hospital from asthma, that is a gift. If I am not writhing in pain nonstop for a week with a migraine seizure, unable to see the sun, that is a gift. If I was told I'd be completely deaf by the age 30, and I can still hear well enough to enjoy music and dance, so I choose to dance across the dance floor and in life. Savor your now, whatever it is. Nothing is guaranteed but our choice to appreciate the gifts within each second, and know you are not alone as all those synchronicities, our spirit working with you to help you become what it envisioned your soul to become. Sometimes this will be less or more than whatever you dreamed of for yourself, and often, either way, it will not present itself the way you expected. But if you surrender your life to being used in such a way, the journey will become greater than you ever could have imagined. And that's the secret. It's not important that you're the first or the best, or race through life like a Ferrari who thinks it's a hurricane. What matters is every second between each milestone. Who did you love? Who did you serve? Who and how did you impact this world? Your true value is measured in the hearts of humanity, not by money, popularity, beauty, or power. You become empowered when your life surrenders to becoming a tool of service for that which is so much greater than our meager wants. So take this moment right now and savor it. Savor being able to breathe. Savor being able to hear. Savor being able to see. Savor being able to move. Savor being able to learn. Savor being able to embrace who and what you are. Because when you do brush up against death, those of us who have can tell you that those are the things and moments of greatest value. And being in service to all those vehicles we take for granted is the one thing that will give you your greatest joy and peace when you think it might all end in the next second. When it doesn't, it is a gift. Your now, whatever it is for you, is a gift. So don't hesitate as you open it when you open your heart to the world. Blessed be. Amen.